Chrisean Rock. You know, I genuinely apologize for what I said about your beautiful baby boy. My emotions get me dead far. It's just saying something so hideous. You know, you didn't deserve that. The baby didn't deserve it. The baby first didn't deserve it. But you as a mother, I see you trying to go to church. I see you trying to walk. I see you trying to be on the right path. I see you trying your best to be great. I see you trying. And I salute you. And I feel like I was like a test on your spirit in that moment. Ain't past it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the internet just witnessed one of the most awkward plot twists in hip-hop drama history. 1 minute the timeline was calm. People were arguing about sneakers and random celebrity gossip, and the next minute, NLE Choppa accidentally stepped into the most dangerous battlefield on social media, Chrisean Rock's baby. And if you know anything about the internet, that's basically like poking a sleeping lion with a microphone. Now normally when rappers argue online, it's just memes, ego battles, and the occasional Instagram live meltdown. But this situation, oh no. This turned into a full-blown digital hurricane faster than a Zeus Network reunion fight. One small comment from Choppa about Chrisean's son, and suddenly the internet turned into a courtroom, a WWE arena, and a Marvel Civil War all at the same time. Fans weren't just mad, they were furious. People started dragging screenshots, digging through old tweets, and analyzing Choppa's comment like it was the Zapruder film. Twitter detectives were working overtime, TikTok commentators were dropping conspiracy threads, and Instagram was basically a battlefield full of angry comment sections. Meanwhile, Chrisean Rock's fans, also known as one of the most loyal and chaotic fan bases online, immediately went into protective mode. And let's be honest, when the internet decides someone crossed a line involving a child, the backlash hits harder than a diss track at the Super Bowl. Suddenly the pressure was everywhere. Reaction channels started uploading breakdown videos. Within minutes, bloggers were refreshing their pages like they were waiting for a celebrity earthquake. And the question floating around social media was simple but explosive. Did NLE Choppa just make the worst comment of his career? Because here's the crazy part. At first, Choppa didn't say anything. Silence, total radio silence, which only made things worse. The longer he stayed quiet, the louder the internet got. Memes multiplied, rumors spread, and people started demanding an apology like it was a court order. The whole drama didn't begin with a screaming argument or a diss track flying across the internet. Nope, like most modern celebrity chaos. It started with a tiny moment that exploded into something way bigger than anyone expected. One comment, one screenshot, and suddenly social media was acting like someone had just leaked the script to the messiest reality show ever filmed. At the center of this digital tornado was NLE Choppa, a rapper who's never been shy about speaking his mind online. Choppa has built a reputation for sharing spiritual thoughts, motivational posts, and sometimes the occasional hot take that gets people talking. But this time the internet felt like he stepped into territory that instantly made everyone uncomfortable. The moment Chrisean Rock's son got mentioned, the energy online changed immediately. You could almost feel the collective gasp across social media platforms, because when celebrity drama starts involving someone's child, that's when fans stop laughing and start getting serious. Chrisean Rock has been living inside the internet spotlight for years now. From her chaotic relationship with Blueface to her viral moments and emotional interviews, it sometimes feels like the internet has watched her entire life unfold in real time. Every move she makes becomes trending content within minutes. But one thing fans have always noticed about Chrisean is how protective she is when it comes to her baby. She's joked, argued, cried, and laughed online before. But when the topic shifts to her son, the tone changes instantly. That's the one area where fans know she doesn't play games. So when Choppa's comments started circulating online, the reaction was immediate and explosive. Screenshots began spreading across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok faster than celebrity gossip during award season. Within minutes, people were reposting the comment and asking the same question over and over. Did NLE Choppa really just say that? Some fans initially believed the situation was just a misunderstanding. Social media can twist things out of context faster than a reality TV editing team. Maybe the comment was meant as sarcasm. Maybe it was misinterpreted, or maybe the screenshot was missing important context. But the internet rarely waits for calm explanations. Instead, people jumped straight into detective mode. Twitter users started analyzing the comment like it was a hidden clue in a Netflix crime documentary. TikTok creators began posting dramatic breakdowns with titles like "This just went to FAR." Meanwhile, the comment sections turned into digital boxing rings. Thousands of people were arguing about what Choppa meant, whether the joke crossed a line, and if an apology was already overdue. The debate grew louder with every repost. Then something happened that always pours gasoline on internet drama. The memes arrived once the meme pages got involved. The situation transformed into full-blown viral chaos. Some users compared the drama to a Zeus Network reunion fight where everyone starts yelling at the same time. Others joked that Choppa had accidentally walked into the most dangerous topic possible on social media. Mentioning a celebrity's child during online drama is basically the internet equivalent of stepping on a landmine. Once it blows up, there's no easy way to clean up the mess. But while the jokes spread everywhere, the tension underneath kept building. Fans were waiting for one specific reaction. Everyone wanted to know what Chrisean Rock herself would say about the situation. And if you've followed Chrisean online before, you already know her responses can turn a small situation into a full internet earthquake. Her reactions often go viral within minutes, and fans were preparing for something explosive. But strangely, she didn't immediately respond. For a moment, the internet sat in suspense, refreshing their feeds and watching the chaos grow. Reaction channels were uploading videos every hour analyzing the situation like it was breaking news. Meanwhile, bloggers and gossip pages started reposting the screenshots. Once those larger pages joined the conversation, the story spread far beyond the original audience. Suddenly, people who hadn't even seen the original comment were talking about it. And that's when the pressure on Choppa started building fast. His comment sections filled with people asking questions, demanding explanations, and tagging him in posts about the controversy. Some fans were respectful, simply asking for clarification. Others were far less patient. They were calling for an apology immediately. According to them, the line had already been crossed and silence was only making things worse. The longer Choppa stayed quiet, the louder the criticism became. But the internet is never unanimous. While some people were furious, others felt like the situation was being blown completely out of proportion. They argued that social media sometimes exaggerates small moments until they look like massive scandals. This split opinion only fueled the chaos even more. The comment sections became endless debates, with users writing paragraphs defending their side like liars arguing in a courtroom drama. Every new post brought thousands more opinions. Then the internet did what it always does during celebrity controversy. People started digging through Choppa's old posts. Twitter detectives scrolled through years of content trying to find clues about his intentions or previous statements. Some users believed they found patterns. Others insisted the comment was just a careless mistake that spiraled out of control. Either way, the discussion refused to calm down. If anything, the drama kept getting bigger. Soon reaction channels across YouTube began covering the situation. Titles like "NLE Choppa in Major Trouble" and "Did Choppa Cross the Line" started appearing everywhere. The controversy had officially turned into content. And once something becomes viral content, it's almost impossible to stop the momentum. Millions of people were now watching the drama unfold in real time. Everyone was waiting for the next move, but Choppa still hadn't spoken. No tweets appeared. No Instagram stories explaining his side. no quick apology trying to calm the situation down, just silence. And on social media, silence can sometimes feel louder than shouting. Every hour without a response made the speculation grow wilder. Some people assumed Choppa was preparing a thoughtful explanation behind the scenes. Others believed he was simply ignoring the entire situation. But ignoring internet drama rarely works. The more silent someone stays, the more theories the internet creates. Soon rumors started spreading about possible tensions, hidden shade, and celebrity rivalries. Meanwhile, fans kept refreshing their feeds like they were watching the final minutes of a championship game. Everyone knew something big was about to happen. The tension felt like the calm before a storm. And then finally, after all the chaos, all the debates, and all the speculation, the silence ended. The moment NLE Choppa finally broke his silence, the internet froze like someone had just pressed pause on a chaotic reality show episode. Everyone who had been arguing, debating, and posting memes suddenly rushed to see what he would say. Because at this point, the entire situation felt like a ticking time bomb waiting for one message to either calm things down or blow everything up. Even worse. Then Choppa posted his response. At first glance, it looked like he was trying to clear the air. His message had that familiar tone celebrities use when they realize the internet is turning against them, calm, reflective, and slightly defensive at the same time. The kind of message that tries to sound sincere while also explaining what really happened. Choppa explained that his comment was never meant to disrespect Chrisean Rock's son. According to him, the internet had twisted the situation into something far bigger than his original intention. He said he wasn't trying to attack anyone's child and definitely wasn't trying to start a war with Chrisean. But here's the thing about internet apologies. They almost never end the drama. Instead of calming the situation instantly, Choppa's message opened a brand new wave of reactions. Some fans appreciated the apology and believed he was genuinely trying to fix the situation. Others felt the explanation sounded like a classic celebrity "sorry if you misunderstood" statement. And if you know anything about the internet, you know people love analyzing apologies almost as much as they love the original drama. Within minutes, reaction videos started appearing across social media. TikTok creators paused his message line by line, explaining what they thought he really meant. Twitter users began arguing again, this time about whether the apology sounded genuine or strategic. Some people believed Choppa was simply trying to calm down an angry fanbase before the situation damaged his reputation. Others insisted that mistakes happen online and he was doing the right thing by addressing it directly. Meanwhile, the meme pages were having an absolute field day. Some memes compared the situation to a WWE wrestler accidentally insulting the wrong opponent before a match. Others joked that Choppa had stepped into the celebrity equivalent of a Marvel Civil War and was now trying to negotiate peace. But the most important reaction everyone was waiting for still hadn't happened: Chrisean Rock. Because at the end of the day, it didn't really matter what bloggers, fans, or meme pages thought. The only reaction that could truly determine how the story ended was Chrisean's, and the internet knew it. Her name began trending again as people refreshed their feeds waiting for a response. Some fans predicted she would go live immediately and call Choppa out publicly. Others believed she might ignore the situation entirely. But ignoring drama has never exactly been Chrisean's style. Meanwhile, other celebrities and influencers began chiming in. Some personalities online said the situation had clearly gotten blown out of proportion, according to them. Social media often turns small misunderstandings into huge controversies because outrage spreads faster than context. Others completely disagreed. They argued that certain topics should always be handled carefully, especially when children are involved. From their perspective, even if Choppa didn't mean harm, the comments still crossed a sensitive line. The debate became even louder when large hip-hop pages reposted Choppa's apology. Suddenly, millions of people who hadn't even followed the Original drama were now sharing their opinions. Comment sections exploded with thousands of responses. Some people praised Choppa for apologizing quickly instead of doubling down. Others demanded he explain exactly what he meant in the first place. A few fans even suggested the situation might secretly turn into a collaboration moment later. Because let's be honest, the internet has seen stranger celebrity plot twists before, but while the public was arguing, another layer of chaos started building behind the scenes. Fans began speculating about how other rappers felt about this situation. Would someone jump in and defend Choppa? Would anyone publicly support Chrisean? The rumor mill started spinning faster than a DJ at a nightclub. Some fans even compared the situation to those messy Zeus Network backstage fights where everyone eventually gets dragged into the argument whether they want to be involved or not. The internet loves turning one simple moment into a giant web of drama. And just when people thought the situation might slowly calm down, something surprising happened. Old clips of Choppa started resurfacing online. Internet detectives dug through interviews, podcasts, and live streams searching for anything related to the current controversy. Suddenly, random moments from years ago were being reposted and analyzed like secret evidence. Some fans believed that those clips proved Choppa was misunderstood. Others claimed they revealed patterns in how he jokes online. Either way, the conversation refused to die down. At this point, the drama had evolved into something much bigger than one comment. It had become a full internet spectacle. Reaction channels on YouTube began uploading longer breakdown videos explaining every twist of the situation. Some creators compared the drama to a reality TV episode where the storyline keeps changing every hour. Meanwhile, Chrisean's supporters continued defending her across social media. Many of them made it clear that while apologies are important, respect should always come first when children are involved. But the biggest question still remained unanswered. How would Chrisean Rock react? Would she accept Choppa's apology and end the chaos peacefully? Or would she respond in a way that sent the internet into an even bigger meltdown? Fans were glued to their screens waiting for that moment because everyone knew something important. This story wasn't finished yet. In fact, the most dramatic part of the entire situation was still about to unfold, and when Chrisean finally responded, the internet's reaction would be even crazier than the original. Just when people thought the drama might slowly fade away after NLE Choppa's apology, the internet reminded everyone of one important rule. Online chaos doesn't disappear quietly. It either explodes again, or it mutates into something even messier. And in this case, the tension was still sitting there like a lit firecracker waiting for one final spark. That spark, of course, was Chrisean Rock. For hours after Choppa's apology started circulating, fans were glued to their phones, refreshing every platform imaginable. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, even random blog pages. Everyone was watching like they were waiting for the next episode of a chaotic reality show to drop. Because when Chrisean responds to drama, she doesn't exactly do it quietly. Her reactions have a way of turning simple situations into internet earthquakes. Sometimes it's an emotional live stream, sometimes it's a blunt Instagram post, and sometimes it's a reaction that no one saw coming. Either way, the internet always ends up talking about it. And this time was no different. Eventually, Chrisean finally acknowledged the situation. The moment her response appeared online, social media exploded again like someone had just pressed the restart chaos button. Screenshots started spreading instantly, reaction pages reposted the response, and comment sections filled up faster than concert tickets. But here's what made the moment interesting. Her reaction wasn't exactly what people expected. Instead of immediately attacking Choppa or starting a massive argument, Chrisean's tone was surprisingly calm. She made it clear that her son was her priority and that respect around children is something she takes extremely seriously. That statement alone sent a strong message across the internet. Many fans praised her for handling the situation with maturity. They expected an emotional explosion, but instead she addressed the situation in a direct and focused way. For some people watching the drama unfold, it almost felt like a plot twist. But calm responses on the internet rarely stop the noise, even. Though Chrisean's reaction wasn't explosive, the internet still had plenty to say. Some fans felt her message was powerful because it reinforced the idea that children should never become targets of online jokes. Others believed the situation showed how quickly social media can turn misunderstandings into massive controversies. According to them, this entire saga was another example of how one comment can spiral into a full-blown internet war. Meanwhile, reaction channels kept uploading new videos analyzing every word of both Choppa's apology and Chrisean's response. Titles like "Did Choppa save his reputation?" and "Chrisean handles drama like a boss" started popping up everywhere. But the story didn't stop there, because once the internet smells drama, it starts looking for deeper layers. Some bloggers began speculating about whether this situation might affect Choppa's public image. In today's celebrity culture, reputation can change overnight depending on how someone handles controversy. A single comment might seem small, but millions of people watching can turn that moment into a defining storyline. Others wondered if the entire situation might eventually fade away, just like countless internet scandals before it. Social media moves incredibly fast, and today's viral argument can become tomorrow's forgotten headline. Still, the conversation kept going. Fans continued debating whether Choppa's apology was genuine or simply damage control. Some people believed he handled the backlash correctly by acknowledging the issue instead of ignoring it. Others insisted the lesson was simple: certain topics should always be approached carefully online, especially when children are involved. And while the internet argued, the overall energy slowly started shifting. The explosive anger that dominated the first wave of the controversy began turning into discussion and reflection. People weren't just shouting anymore, they were actually talking about boundaries, respect, and how social media amplifies everything. In a strange way, the situation had turned into a moment where millions of people were discussing how quickly online drama can spiral out of control. But the internet wasn't finished, adding its own chaotic twist. Because just when things started calming down, another rumor began circulating through gossip pages. Some bloggers suggested the drama might unexpectedly lead to something positive in the future. A few fans even joked that after all this chaos, Choppa and Chrisean might eventually laugh about the situation and move on completely. Now, whether that actually happens is another story entirely. Celebrity drama has a funny way of disappearing just as quickly as it appears. One week, everyone is arguing about one headline, and the next week, a completely different scandal takes over the timeline. But this moment still left an impression on the internet. It showed how powerful social media reactions can be. A single comment triggered thousands of debates, millions of views, and days of non-stop discussion across multiple platforms. And it also reminded everyone watching that celebrity culture today isn't just about music, fame, or entertainment anymore. It's about the constant conversation happening online. Every post, every comment, every reaction can become a storyline watched by millions of people around the world. One moment you're scrolling casually through your phone, and the next moment you're witnessing the internet turn a small situation into a full-scale viral spectacle. And that's exactly what happened here. What started as one comment quickly transformed into a chaotic digital drama involving fans, bloggers, reaction channels, and millions of curious viewers. And just like that, another day, another internet drama that went from one tiny comment to a full-blown social media hurricane. Seriously, if the internet had a reality show, this whole situation would have been a 3-part episode with dramatic music, slow motion, reactions, and at least 5 people yelling in the background. One moment, NLE Choppa was minding his business online. The next moment, the entire internet was analyzing his comment like it was a secret message hidden in a Marvel movie. Fans were debating, bloggers were posting, meme pages were going wild, and reaction channels were treating the whole situation like the season finale of the messiest show on earth. But that's the crazy world we live in now. A single comment can turn into headlines, a screenshot can travel across the world in minutes, and suddenly millions of people are arguing in comment sections like they're judges on a courtroom reality show. Now we want to hear from you. Was Choppa's apology genuine? Did the internet blow the situation way out of proportion? Or do you think certain lines should never be crossed no matter what the situation is? Because let's be honest, the internet has opinions about everything. And sometimes those comment sections are even more entertaining than the drama itself. So go ahead and drop your thoughts below. Don't be shy. Jump into the conversation and let everyone know what you think about this wild celebrity moment. And while you're at it, smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss the next internet meltdown, and turn on those notifications because trust us, celebrity drama never takes a day off. If you blink for 5 minutes, the internet will already have 3 new scandals, 2 apology videos, and at least 1 conspiracy theory trending worldwide. So stay locked in right here, because we're always watching the chaos unfold so you don't miss a single second of the madness. This has been another unbelievable story brought to you by Celeb Insanity, where the drama is loud, the tea is always hot, and the internet never stops losing its mind.